Could an NXT debut have been delayed? We take a look at possible reasons for that. Plus, NXT and SmackDown superstars argue over a potential stolen gimmick. And we have an update on a WWE star after a sick injury at Vengeance Day. More on that in this video. Yes, hello everybody, Jack and Ross here with the morning news. Could an NXT debut have been delayed? Ross, Dave Meltzer's been talking on Wrestling Observer Radio.
He has. Dragon Lee, who of course signed with NXT towards the end of 2022, is currently having visa issues, which is delaying his WWE debut. Dave is also sure that WWE would have wanted him to debut at Vengeance Day on Saturday. I saw a different report on Twitter Machine over the weekend saying they want to do a little thing in the crowd going, "Hello there, I'm Dragon Lee," I used to do at NXT takeovers back in the day.
Does that signify a return of that sort of thing?
Yeah, why the hell not? Going back on the road in the big arenas, Chase U, getting the loudest pop of the air so far.
They actually did as well.
Yeah.
It was a huge reception. You know when he did the stomps, so the "Give Me a C" and all that. It was
Just
massive.
that close to Sami Zayn's pop at the Rumble.
It was huge. It's legitimately a big reaction. I was shocked. Who do you think, if Dragon Lee were to come in tomorrow in NXT, who do you think he'll be? Where in the storyline maze of NXT would he fit in?
Maybe after Grayson Waller's loss, maybe you throw him in against Grayson Waller, but I don't know, because obviously Grayson Waller went after Shawn Michaels, so maybe he's going to continue going after the title. I don't know, maybe mask stuff with Axiom and look at his eyes and all that sort of banter that he does, the old Axiom.
I'm assuming Dragon Lee would be, at least at first, like an exciting new face. I was going to say Wesley, but he's a face as well. But could have face versus face for the belt.
It's an interesting sign, though, because it goes completely against the last couple of years of NXT sort of hirings, isn't it? That's a name with name value. They obviously signed that lad from New Japan as well. Fredericks, was it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes, it
is a Triple H era NXT signing.
Change of mantra.
Very interesting. Also, in the fallout of NXT Vengeance Day, there was a bit of a back and forth on Twitter between a star of NXT, Carmelo Hayes, Mello Don't Miss, and Carmella of the main roster, Mella Don't Miss.
Is that the catchphrase he's on about?
That's my guess.
Right, because I thought, I was trying to wrap my brains thinking,
no, Mello is money and Mello is money. Yeah, that one. Sorry, that one.
Aye, is Mello money? Does he say that? Does he?
Mello is money. He says
he is he and he is he. You know, he is he.
On his tights, his main one I think is Mello Don't Miss, and he always does I'm a basketball player.
There's been a thing on Twitter though. Do you want to play the part of Carmelo and I'll play the part of Carmelo? Yeah.
Can someone please tell at Carmelo WWE and at Trick Williams to stop using my catchphrase #Vengeance Day?
Which one? ? TBH. I have a lot. Shrug emoji.
Great. So use one of your many others and stop using mine.
What emoji's that?
I don't know.
No idea.
Not been very good.
True, spelled TRU. That's cool. I should switch them up. Using the same one gets stale after a while. Ba ba ba. Wow. Yeah.
Now the general. I had a look at the general reception on Twitter, and people seem to be taking Hayes' side. And I think that if anything, this was probably poorly timed by Carmella. Shortly after Hayes had his biggest win ever.
Yeah,
in NXT.
And he's not wrong. I think the term the kids use is bodied. I think there's no cap there. Aye.
No cap.
He's not missed.
He does use a lot of different catchphrases, and it's probably just. I'm inclined to take Hayes' side as well. It doesn't seem like he's looked at Carmella's catchphrase and gone, "I'll steal that for me."
Yeah,
it's just they've got similar names.
I mean, when you think of Carmelo Hayes, the sort of Mella is money, Carmelo is money isn't the one you sort of associate with him. It's all about he is he is he don't miss, all that sort of stuff. Trick Willie gets involved as well. So WrestleMania match has been booked right there.
Yeah, absolutely. Carmella just recently returned as well to our screens, but it looks like she's going to feud with Asuka. Was it Asuka?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
So she's going to lose that one as well.
Quite possibly. Speaking of Raw, a Raw star is heading to NXT this week after it was announced on social media by WWE that Bayley will return to the yellow brand to host Ding Dong Hello, with her guests being the two remaining members of Toxic Attraction, Judy Dolan and JC Jane.
I don't even know what happened in the main event of Vengeance Day yet. The women's title match of Vengeance Day, because I haven't got that far into the show yet, so I don't know what this is relating to. Have you seen the entire show?
Yeah,
go for it. It's Monday morning.
Roxanne Perez won.
Oh.
She retained the belt. No, it's nice. She's the babyface.
Was there signs of discontent between Toxic Attraction?
As far as I could tell, and I haven't watched the whole match in its entirety, but I saw the finish. It seemed like it was. I'll say this: they stayed together, working together for at least the majority of the match that I saw. So
Bayley could be playing the role of Dr. Shelby.
Yeah, she could be. She could be doing that. But also tonight she's in action against Becky Lynch in that steel cage match that was meant to happen at Raw is 30 and never ended up happening because, well, they said because the tribal courtroom thing went long.
Yeah.
But
Triple H's segment went fine.
After having watched it, the one where him and his pals are all riffing for about 30 minutes.
Teddy Long comes out. That could have been no. Expect that to get like an hour tonight because
to make up for it.
Yeah, just to make up for the fact that it was teased. It was built up to for a couple of months. Then I guess everyone was sort of dissatisfied with what happened, but they did well to sort of open it up and set up a match like this. So hopefully this will get the time that should have got. It's a WrestleMania match, that one.
Yeah, I'd say so as well. And before this last story we talk about, I'd like to issue a warning because we're going to show an image of a potentially graphic injury.
Potentially
well,
graphic.
It's
very bloody graphic AF.
I didn't have a warning when I saw it on Twitter. I saw that without my consent. I was like, oh my God. It's Dijak who was in the opening match of NXT Vengeance Day against Wesley for the North American Championship. Now, Ross and Tom were scouring this match for the moment that this injury occurred, and if you whack it up, whoa!
Oh, he's not going to finger bang you every night, is he?
No.
Bloody hell. Me and Tom just been watching Vengeance Day upstairs, and you just see the finger obviously looking like it does there right at the end of the match, but we couldn't work out, because it must be near the end of the match, because all the way through, all the kickouts, my God, it was such a black and gold NXT match. All the way through, you're looking at Dijak's hand, it's fine, and then we get to the final spot of the match, and he's just sort of, he's got it held up there. He's getting pinned.
And for him to, this is one of several photos I've seen of him posing with the broken finger. I'm amazed how calm he's been in the aftermath. I'll take a few photos of this. I'd be screaming.
Booker T says he's the hardest man he's ever seen during the match, in the midst of all the kickouts. Not just feeds into that a little bit more.
During that match, Booker T also claimed that Wesley has won championships in every promotion he's been all around the world. Booker likes to make up backstories for people quite a lot. I looked on his Wikipedia as it was going on, and Wesley has won quite a few indie titles, but some of them are like
WGP heavyweight champion back in the day, wasn't he?
What?
Wesley? Aye, Wesley.
All the titles. Well, Booker, according to Booker, I see what you do. I genuinely thought you meant that there, and I was racking my brain. I looked, and he's won a few indie titles here and then, some tag team ones and everything. But the way that Booker was going on made him sound like Samoa Joe or something. Anyway, I think that's it for this video.
Speak about the Shawn Michaels quote, the update. It's right at the end there.
Yeah.
He said, this is a Shawn Michaels speaking in the press conference after the show. It's got to be a miracle. We took him to hospital, I assume. Dijak, he got an x-ray. They said it's not broken. Apparently he's going to be okay, which is obviously fantastic news for us and him.
So is that a dislocation then?
I assume so, because he's since had his finger reset, which means they just sort of plug it back in there, and there's no confirmation as to if he'll appear on NXT this week. So hopefully he's just given a couple of weeks off to let it just get proper back in the hole. Yeah. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what we're saying.
Same, but I'm glad he's all right, and it's one where I wasn't too worried about his immediate safety because of how in high spirits he seemed to take it.
Aye, and how hard he is as well.
Well, yeah, but he should be sad because he lost.
Aye.
Oh, never mind. Thanks very much for watching this video. This has been Jack and Ross at Cultaholic, and we'll be back with more news later on in the day as well. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below, and we'll see you very soon.